Hello. Just a little bit louder. It's a cool beat. Seems like I made this one in 2021. It kind of has that vibe. Good bass line. What is making music when AI can do it? Who let Hawk know about Zen? Actually, who let Hawk know about Zen? Nah, man, I don't even know if they know about it.
What up, though? Illustrations.
Shout out to everybody that's watching. Turn on the music right now. I'm about to get this shit turned. I'm just unofficial sponsor Puffco. Gotta make sure that it's puffed out.
This your boy.
None of this shit is financial advice. All of it is just fun advice. I'm having fun. If you want to have fun like me, don't copy me. That's what it's all about. Do your own freaking research. Classic crypto cadence to a very chill stream. Brought to you by me. But yeah, don't do what the hell I'm doing. I'm crazy, man. I got into this thing called Zen. And yeah, Dragside Dev. What's up, Dragside Dev? I'm so up. I hope so. Shit. I mean, Bitcoin broke 100K yesterday, retraced per usual. Actually took a dump. The old man. Yo, we're getting ready to see a lot of division in the space. What side of the where are you at? Where are you at in crypto? You know what I'm saying? Where are you trying to go with it? Type shit is about to happen. And what I tell y'all, man. Well, we can turn the lines on. Told y'all. If we don't break 100K and go to like 108 and get there, it's a facade. It's just a fun time. It's just like a woohoo, yay, we did it. We did it. Nigga, we made it. That's all that is. You want to see solid grabs. That's kind of like what we wanted to see here at 84. And I told you, it was like, yo, if it can get to 84 and just like kapaya out, like it's the next one. Like the sky is the limit after that. And what happened? We're looking at the hourly here. What happened? Exactly that. Bitcoin went up 84. I don't know why. You can go further if you want to get deeper into it of why this is the way it is. All right. I don't control the fucking matrix. I just read the charts. And what's hilarious is this part right here. Like I told you, bro, I was like, yo, it needs to go through it. If it doesn't go through it, it's not confirmed, right? It's kind of temporary. So 100K Bitcoin. I mean, look how long it took to get above it. This is like 50-50 shit. Hold on, we'll jump into it. Hey everybody, how's it going? This your boy Crypto Bruh, aka More World Pizza DJ / producer, coming back again with another video here in the cyber world of worlds, talking about everything crypto, but mainly Zen. But kind of just, you know, that trickle down theory. It all starts with the bits, bitch, and then it goes backwards. So if you're scared, buy some Bitcoin. If you're here for it, get some Ethereum. And if you know you're all in, I don't know. This isn't financial advice, obviously. This is just a fun guy doing chill stuff. And yeah, if you're all in, we're in that Zen world right now, okay? That's where it's at. That's where the meta is, all right? That's where the real trenches are if you're trying to make a layer one. All right, there's a lot of different ways to trench it out in crypto. We know this. Okay, root for whoever you want to root for. But here on this channel, we talk about the trickle down theory of how Zen is the one you should probably root for the things out of things you should probably root for. But yeah, today is December 6th, 2024. Again, Bitcoin pushing 99,000. 99, 2 nines, my dude. Comma. Two nines and a comma. Crazy. What's up, Sandman? We running, baby. For real. We running into New Year's and then cooling down for a few weeks. That's kind of how I'm thinking of it too. There's just too much positive energy, and you know, the Christmas gifts are gift. Everybody's up. The Christmas. That's why the title says Xmas came early, man. If you're really in crypto, you should be having a good time. It should be, you know, if you're still risking it because you're risking it because you want to be a risker, you know, you want to hit Vegas, you trying to play the slots, bro. That shit's popping too. Motherfuckers winning over there too, right? So it is a very special time at the end of this year with a lot of, I think we have a lot of people who know what's going on. So they're not panicking, and it's showing on the charts. This Bitcoin shit is hilarious though. Imagine being brand new, it busts 100K. Everybody's like, yeah. Like I was saying, bro, we need to get up here and try to go to like 115 or something, you know, 120. I'm like, fuck 100K, you know, we're fucking balling already. Keep buying that shit, right? But obviously everybody's like, you know what? Christmas gonna come early this year. Hit that sell button. Just, but you know, we're smart here. We're not gonna sell the whole bag. We're not gonna nuke the chart, even in Bitcoin, right? As soon as they try to go too low, a bunch of people came in and picked it up. So that was very bullish for Bitcoin, I think, watching that recovery. Again, this is a leverage thing. I don't play that game. I'm here for gas. Bitcoin can be used for inscriptions. It can be used for bridging. It can be used for, you know, again, paying for things. That's more of a gas feature. A lot of people like to use Bitcoin as a guess of like, it's going to be this high or this low. That's why you hear short and long. I'm not a trader, so you can go figure out about that. But in this short and long reality, they beat each other up, bruh. So you're going to see these crazy wicks where they're going to try to teach someone a lesson. And you'll see this too, like in the Zen world. But yeah, it's good to see recovery because everybody's, again, on the same page. Bitcoin is undervalued. But we still need that momentum, because where's it going to come from? If everybody's selling, buying presents, the fuck is everybody, you know, we're going to just, again, like you just said, we're going to, you know, well, now we said it the right way, which is more than likely people are going to pick up their bits, wait till after the holidays, and then we can get kind of skeptical on what's going to happen next. But yeah, the 100K Bitcoin, congratulations. Let's see if we can get it back above. Shout outs to you if you bought Bitcoin above 100K. You're a new one. You're a new breed. You bought Bitcoin above 100,000. I didn't do anything Bitcoin. But the other crypto people love, Ethereum, pushing $4,000. Again, ETH is trying to get back to its all-time high. It hasn't had a party yet. No confetti for ETH. ETH is head down. Let's go, you know. So we're rooting for Ethereum. Woo, go ETH, you know. I'm rooting for it, but I'm not caring if it doesn't do anything. But again, I think me caring about ETH is why Zen is doing really well. So that's why I'm 50-50 on the Ethereum thing, because I like moving at the speed of light, right? That's why I like Solana. The blockchain is moving like the speed of light, and it has the users to battle test this theory that you can have a lot of people on one network doing a lot of different computation. You know, I'm down for that. I know there's a lot of chains doing it same way, with different syntaxes, but I think Solana has the simplicity to be explained to a lot of developers. You know, it has that language of bilingual syntaxes, but the ideology is honing in on what everybody believes is the best, like, code. Like it's like the open source community says, hey, we like working in this because it's very flexible in our logic, like how we want to build the logic of a program, right? So that's why Solana again is outside of the box, a very nerdy project, but inside of its box, it's where it's most valuable, and those people are buying Solana, right? Bitcoiners are buying Solana, right? If Bitcoin's rotating right now, then Solana's about to get rotated back into. So it's as simple as that. They sell their fucking Bitcoin into Solana. Now Bitcoin didn't hold 100K and pushed to like again a higher high. So we all knew we were gonna get there, but we want to get to that higher. Wow, it's really there. So since it didn't get there, opportunity now rotate back into the altcoins. And again, I'm bullish on Solana, bullish on Ethereum. ETH is already doing its thing, right? Watch the fuck out. ETH's about to go nuts. Maybe even some XRP action. Damn, XRP is pretty extended away from its 200. But if everything is running, you know, maybe it's got another push. It's got another TikTok in it. Whew. Man, the Tron chart is just so different. But yeah, this is a traditional crypto again. Like you can go and find your fucking native coin if you want. That's a vibe. Everybody likes that. But again, I just look at these coins as gas, and I want the premium shit. I'm looking for 93 octane. Right? We don't need nothing else. So currently, the market is saying that shit is Solana, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. That's your top three, and they're all correlating together. They're all pushing based off of, or they're all oscillating off of each other's narratives, which is also pretty neat in this top three theory of the best cryptos. Like Bitcoin is finding its store value, while Ethereum is discovering its scaling issue, while Solana is onboarding planet Earth. Like for real, like people are using Solana without even understanding what Bitcoin really does. So to me, that's better onboarding than the idea of the price go up, because people are just buying the Bitcoins. Right? They don't know what they're doing. Maybe they'll start paying for things in Bitcoin, but that's just it. Will life be denominated in Bitcoin? I think it will. And again, that's when Bitcoin was really big mass adoption, but we need to stress test that. That's where like Solana comes in, Ethereum comes in, XEN comes in. It's like the stress test of how users use crypto before they spend their Bitcoins, the most valuable one out of all of them, right? So yeah, I see Solana, like this is this again, speed of light test, bro. Can we all be on Twitter at the same time? Right? Can we all be on Zoom at the same time? Can we all be on Netflix at the same time? That is the challenge accepted in this arena. Right? That's what X1 chain is also performing towards. I haven't looked at the vowels. A lot of X's. A lot of X's, yo. We not outside. Too bricky, boy. What up, buddy? It is way too brick out there. Zen God Candle is loading. For real. Zen God Candle is it's loading up. Yeah, and Tron was a good hold. Tron was a good hold over time. I was like forced to hold Tron. So it's all good hold. But the culture over there is like the founder eating a $6.2 million banana. Like, that's Tron's like ethics and moral value. So it's like hard to root for Tron. It's like, oh man, that's just cash grab. Like there'll be a lot of cryptos that are built on getting everybody online. Then there'll be some cryptos built on building infra to monitor your ass. And I'm like 100% sure Tron is down for that. Same with like everything is down for that. Everything is down to monitor your ass. That's just so funny about crypto. Crypto used to be like this thing where like everybody was like scared, wanted to be anonymous as fuck. But then there's power now in not being anonymous. Like there's power to showing who you are and not just living behind like an AI PFP. you can make, more of an impact, especially if you're coming with some legit shit. So that's why the old era of like, we're going to bow down, we'll see how, it's all over the place. Like Coinbase is everywhere. They got the basketball goals in the NBA. They're everywhere. USDT is everywhere. Everywhere in Europe, they take a USDT. China, they take USDT. Southeast Asia, they take USDT. That's why it's like, yo, Justin's son is gonna eat that $6.2 million banana. Like, this is why the Tron Bitcoin chart looks like this, bro. That USDT shit is crazy, man. And it's like weird because everyone's just like they just brush under the rug now. It used to be a big ass deal. Like, what happens if USDT fails? Does Bitcoin fail as a global currency? But now I'm wondering, is there someone out there studying, is Tether too big to fail? Which I don't understand. I just don't know, I don't know what the fuck this is. Like, this is weird in general. But there's a lot of Bitcoin tied up in Tether. And there's always going to be that question. Like, what are we doing here by basically replicating the Fed? Because that's how the US dollar works. It just prints debt. Like, oh, we got new debt, just print that shit, right? So what happens, like, is when people take or they buy Bitcoin in US dollars, and then they go into Bitcoin world, but then they go to an exchange that has Tether. The treasury or whatever, when you sell your Bitcoin into Tether, you like create like some sort of debt. Oh, I forget what the fuck it is. It's them, or I don't even know. Fuck it, I don't know. Okay, I don't know anything about it, but I just know if you find a wizard OG in this game, they might tell you the secrets behind Bitcoin and Tether and the romance between these two, because that's why we're here. And that's kind of why, again, like, I root for Tron, but it's so hard to root for Tron knowing that it fueled this entity. Everything fueled this entity, like XRP, like all the ones that are bad, they're supposed to be good. Like, they fueled Tether, which is where you don't want to go. Like, you don't want to go stable, theoretically. Right? That's why USDC is here, because they're basically being like, yo, if the world's going to accept Tether, there might as well be another one. And the crazy thing is you have USDC as a stable that's highly monitored by the government. And at the same time, they're down. They're like, okay, this is cool. Right? Coinbase freely letting you turn USDC into fiat. So I don't even know what the fuck is going on. I'm not that deep, because this is like this real finance. All right, so if you want to take your crypto into the real finance, yeah, you should probably get into stable coins, because going stable is important. Like, I never stable into Tether. I stable into USDC because I'm being monitored by the fucking government. Right? I use fucking Coinbase, so like, fuck, it's all fucking wacky, right? But you have to have your own, I guess, strategy of how you interact with these things. Right, I interact with like a stable coin, and I'm just like that's it's like in that moment. Like, I hash stable when I need it, so I'm always in a native coin. And then if I need stable, I'll be like, okay, cool, I'm gonna just grab like 1500 USDC. You feel me? And then flip it into it, and put it out. Right, instead of being like, oh, I'm gonna take 10 racks and put it through, la la la. Like, I mean, that's what they want people to build the behavior of doing. And again, it's just gonna print more stable. So positive for the space. I don't know. I'm in the gas, bro. And that's why, again, Zen, after looking at the mainstream market, right? So I fucking hate mainstream. Zen is a breath of fresh air, because it's like the classic crypto experience. I call it like the last, or the end of its time. This theory that you're gonna be able to get a clear coin with no founder, no VC agenda, which I think is the major alley-oop in Zen, is no VC agenda. no founder agenda, no community agenda, just its principles and its distribution. Everything else is made up. Like, you could tell people to stop believing in Zen, and some people would just be like, nah, I gotta believe in it. It's like, why? Like, I don't know, I've believed in it for so long, I just gotta keep believing in it. And it would take time for people to stop believing in it, right? So at this point, the only way to get people to stop believing in Zen is to have a shitty blockchain being produced. And that's why, again, it's bullish that X1 doesn't exist in the main, right? It does exist in the Zen ethos. You can see, again, 128 nodes now, 123 block producers, right? Shit's looking good. 99% of the blocks are being produced. Only less than 16% skip rate on the chain. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, we cooking. We building a web around the planet. We're casting a giant web around the whole earth. That's what blockchain's about. If you want to get to this level, definitely join the validator crew. I'm not really at this level right now. I'm just fucking playing games with the tokens. As Jack says, I'm gambling. And yeah, I love speculating on meme coins because it really puts the Zen chart into perspective. Right, on this ideology of like charts can just redistribute and then community build and then have a good hopium P.o.P and then again proceed to have a top and then redistribute and then have a community build and then just do it again. Right, so this is all to be expected. The thing, again, I think when you look at the logic at this, because again, the Zen one is sick because it teaches you kind of narrative. Each hopium pump was a pretty strong narrative. We just never had all of them together. There's only been 2 of them. There's a lot of mini ones in here. Again, there's one right up in here if we were to shorten this just redistribution ideology and like put some hopium in here. You have gas, you have burn, you have gas and burn. No X1 chain though, right? Then you just have community, and then you have gas, but you have no X1 chain. But now you have community, and you have gas, and you have X1 chain. So it's, you know, the shit's written on the walls. What's up, Michael? Justin Sun is the man. What up, Brian? Yeah, I mean, he really did it though. That's what I'm saying. Justin Sun made sure that he's seen. And his strategy, if you want to research Justin Sun's like success, I just got to live it, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, his strategy was to be loud and you know, against the status quo. He cloned Ethereum and he ran with it. All that shit. He did it. It just went against the status quo and had money to fuel it all. Right? He was in the whole Ripple thing. Like, he worked for Ripple and shit. And so yeah, I feel like Justin Sun he's living out his life. I'm just so curious to like, how much does the game love Justin? You know? And you learn this from the meme coin world. So like in memes, right? Like right now I'm like I'm in the Vampire up to $128,000 market cap. We reaching for the skies. Right. What's happening here is that there's a massive amount of hodling happening because Zenians know how to hodl. So the price is just going up. And what's happening now is, again, there's a lot of liquidity pools because that's how you do it. There's other projects out there that have proven that this is a smart idea if you're not getting a lot of buys. And all that is setting up liquidity in areas where there is volume. So then that way you as you and your community have its buys, but then you have rebalancing buys happening from these liquidity pools, which then help increase like the overall value of that base token, right? In this case, it's the vampire token, right? So this is pretty cool to watch. What's crazy is, again, it's not like hubbed up, right? There's no website, there's no directions. It's just some crypto shit where a bunch of people fucking get it. They all just know how to understand the signals. Like, oh, I should hodl and I should park it somewhere, and then I should rebalance as I go. And as long as the core, which right here, this is the redistribution in drag. It just happened faster than Zen because it's made by Zenians. So a lot of people, this whole pump is pretty much like the core. And then this is redistribution, and now it's just going up because nobody's dumping. If someone wanted to exit, they totally could. There's 613 holders now, and the first two are liquidity pools. Right, so right after that, it's like the top true holder has 38 million. And then the rest is just all community. Well distributed. So this is kind of ready for prime time. Get some KOLs on this. I'm not going to do it. I'm just here looking at it. But yeah, this taught me a lot about this idea of like liquidity. I'm learning a lot of liquidity with the Emoji Dracula. It's been here for a whole month. So if you haven't been playing with liquidity and Emoji Dracula, like, you're just wasting time. Like, shit's going up. It's turning into value. Right now what I did is I made a Hawk Tuah. I made a pool with that coin, and I paired some Drac and some Hawk, right? And what's funny is already I've yielded $3, but I've yielded $2 in Drac and $1 in Hawk, because at one point Hawk was pumping. Here, did I get the? Oh yeah, right here. So Hawk was pumping. This is funny. So Hawk was this is, or how do I do? I gotta show it side by side. I can't show it side by side. I don't know how to do it. We'll look at it in a second. But essentially, like, when something is popping because of the world is stimulating its attention, it has a lot of volume that's happening. So when you decide to connect your coin to it, it's going to go both ways, right? Sometimes it's going to go up, sometimes it's going to go down. But riding in the middle, or like being in the liquidity pool, right? Like, I really don't care. Like, to be honest, I would prefer more Hawk coins in this scenario, just because I kind of believe in the meme. Like, I think the meme is going to do really well. So I don't want to lose too many of these, right? And at the same time, I kind of want to gain some of these. So like, as like Hawk goes up in price, I'm gonna lose Hawk, and it's gonna buy Drac, and I get my Dracula bags up. Like right now, my Dracula bag just went up from 1.8 to 1.9. So if we go look at the Hawk chart, it's probably pumping. Yeah, see, like, it's pumping right now. But I mean, if we go look at her chart, should we go to Soul Dump? Yeah, see, her chart is pumping. So when Hawk pumps, I get more Dracula, because it's going to turn Hawk Tuah into Drac to rebalance the pool, because now Hawk is more valuable token wise, right? So it's like, yo, I'm not 266,000 Hawk for $800 anymore. I'm actually 206 Hawk for $800 now, right? So it's gonna give some value bag. So you just did it right now. You see? And now it's like, okay, I'm worth 252,000 Hawk now. And now I got 2 million VAM, which I'm fine. You know, I like both of these, but at the same time, I'm like, God damn, I kind of want to keep the Hawk. Right? So but over here you see it's pumping. So it's literally pumping Dracula because it's pumping. And if I keep it in the pool, or if everybody keeps it in the pool, then essentially our bags are pumped by the liquidity pool. And this is what farms do. Like when you go to like a DApp and it's like a farm and shit, and it's like so many APR. Like back in the day, they used to have to really figure out how they were going to trade these memes. I think that's why memes died. But we're like in this new era where stimulation of attention really does work best with a live human. You can do it with like agents. That's why the agency movement a week ago was such a great discovery to like understand that like, yo, people really betting on these agents. They betting on them harder than human beings. That's fucked up. Like that's actually pretty crazy that like we're living in this world where people are more likely to bet on DGen AI than they are to bet on the Hawk Tuah girl who is alive and well and can totally just be like, yeah, I'm vibing on this. And like I have already been seeing it too. Her what you call it? Her motherfucking what's her name? Yeah, now she's got 421,000 followers. So the FUD of her token has actually given her more attention. And I was thinking like, yo, that's fucked up. Like everyone's giving her way too much attention if they don't want this to be something. You feel me? Like if this is nothing, then shut the fuck up and move on. Cause it's crypto. No one gave Sean Kingston. You know, Sean Kingston dropped a fucking meme. Where's all the hate for Sean Kingston? So I'm still trying to figure that shit out. Like, this shit doesn't make any sense to me. If you guys know, let me know. Where's the hate? Let's see if we can find Sean Kingston's meme. Sean Kingston. Oh yeah, and Rich the Kid. Rich the Kid dropped a meme coin, Rug Me. He couldn't come back from it. Meme game. Sean Kingston meme coin. July 2nd. What's the CA? What is this? Meme is game. That's funny. See, no one documented this shit. But yeah, imagine getting dumped on by Sean Kingston. Like, that's worse. Yeah, that shit doesn't even load. They already rugged the website. He's like, get rid of that shit. It's branded right here, though. Why is there a Sean Kingston meme generator? Bro, we gotta be able to find this, man. But yeah, so I'm betting on, long story short, I'm betting on Hawk Tuah. I think that's actually, or this is a really good case study for crypto memes. Like beyond like the idea of like, oh, I'm gonna put a bet on it. Like it actually makes me feel like there's just too much FUD. And we doing things really fast now. Yeah, you can't even find it no more. Sean Kingston's meme. Let's see if we can find Rich the Kid. This was called Rich. See if it got washed out already. I should have saved it. Yeah, that shit's gone. They said, please don't find the CA. That's what we should probably do. We should probably find the CAs for all these like celebrity memes and just like bring them back. Like the ones that like really rug people. Like the Tyson one or the Kim Kardashian one. where they all tried it and they rugged. See, the difference here between those ones and this one is that when you do the data analysis, everybody's FUD doesn't really make any sense. And I've actually been doing this. So what you look at is like the deployer, right? And I think it's pretty unique how this Hawk Tuah, again, this is some case study shit, okay? Zen is going up, bro. Fuck yeah, Zen. Let's go. But let's talk about this meme real quick because this is different. And plus, I need it to dump. So if y'all don't believe in it, please dump it before I get flushed. Because I'm gonna have to close this position if I want to keep at least 200,000. But we getting some Hawk Tuah over here. God. And this is what it's all about, bro. This is why I like it. I like liquidity pools, long ranges. Again, I think the Dracula is fun because it's valuable. Like you can get a small amount of drag and you can pair it with something that's moving and you can transform all that value into drag, or vice versa. Like you could take the Dracula and just bleed it into like Hawk because Dracula's pumping and you're like, oh, I want more Hawk anyways. So then it's bleeding you into more Hawk and you're like getting more exposure to that side. Yeah, that's what I mean. This is a really special token, bro. I can't wait for it to burn some more. Fuck. All right, cool. We'll see what happens here. If this hits sub 200K, I'm out. But yeah, so what happens? Yeah, if this pulls back, that's what I want. I want to see a sell off in Hawk so that I can get some extra coins without having to buy them, using the LP as like a buy sell order. But yeah, so there's too much FUD on this. The devs has said, let me start over with this. The devs has said that they made a deposit right here. They said, yo, we put in some shit, blah, 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 3%, blah, blah, blah. But the most important thing here was 20 million fully diluted. I was like, okay, cool. That's where they lose money. If it goes below 20 million market cap, this is a lost cause and they're going to have to get rid of it. Right. And then everyone is saying, oh, they had insiders selling. But if you go back, they blatantly has said like out loud, like, this is like the team that launched it. So in real time, to be honest, this team is trash. Like this team that launched her coin on a corporate scale of strategy, ass cheeks. Like they fumbled this heavy, but they can recover because it's crypto. So I'm betting on the recovery, the damage control. Because if they can figure out the damage control in this Hawk shit, then it proves my theory on Zen that the fair launch is on the chart. Because that was the only way they could damage control this. And that's crypto. In crypto, everything that's supposed to work is going to go 99% before it goes 100%. Because it has to get out all of the bad, juju motherfuckers that just want to make some money. It has to flip the script. Now, the thing is people are getting hip to this. So you'll see like it really, really, really has to get like some traction. This kind of looking like the vampire right now, right? And that's because someone is holding. Hello. And I loved how it came out the gutter. If you look at the RSI, like on the 15-minute, this shit came out the gutter. And now it's up here in a range for people to exchange hands. Because if you bought down here, you can sell. But again, if you hodl, there's potential highs for, again, it goes into the Mirage strategy where it's like, oh, well, if everybody holds, then it just goes up. Right? So the funniest thing, though, about this whole spectacle is that she got so much hate. She got so much hate. And that is why creators won't want to create in crypto. So honestly, I think this is like the perfect storm. Actually, I did her gematria and shit. She is the fucking person fit here, bro. If I show you something, I'll show you something. You guys want to see some spooky numbers, bruv? Let's look at some spooky numbers. So her name is Haley. What the fuck? What's her name? Haley Welch. Right. So you go over here to the calculator. You type it. You put her name in the calculator. Right, bro. She got the binary name. She digital already, right? With the ones here but not here at the same time. But then when I flipped the Samaritan, I was like, oh shit. I was like, bro, she's really from here. This is her world. And she's 22. 22 is a master number. So on some spooky shit, she actually kind of got some energy. Like the way she came into the game. And then the Hawk Tuah thing is actually a meme because people will say it like they've really got something here, and it's kind of weird. Again, I think it's so weird how this is how crypto works. Like she said she wanted to be the queen of memes. She made a meme and became famous. We're living in a hyper attention state where everybody wants to get into memes, but they don't know how to. Currently, she has the chance to kind of do the meme thing where it goes down 99% and then recovers and goes dumb. And then everybody thinks that she sold, her team sold, blah, blah, blah. And that's what helps like manifest this like narrative. Like, cause you kind of need that. Like you kind of need that energy that everybody sold. So people are confused. They don't really know what's going on. You know, that's all part of the logic or the language and memes. So I went and checked it out, and I seen that a lot of people did get in early because they had an early investor round or some shit, like like her fans. Like I'm in the fucking Telegram now. I see it all. Like her fans had got like early round, which is this strategic allocation, right? So some people got this free thing, and then some other people got this strategic allocation, right? But this 20% part, bro, this like free claim thing or whatever that happened on Telegram, like people had to go and like link up their X account to some site. So this is why there's so much funk, because hella normal motherfuckers were targeted. So I mean, I feel it, and that's why, like, as you know, as a crypto bro, I'm like, yo, that's what happens in crypto, bro. You're targeted. Like, yeah, you're the $500 million fucking target, bro. So of course they're going for you. But if they want to make crypto, like, if they want to make it in crypto, they're gonna need to give the game a discount, and that's what the first bleed out is on a meme coin. That's the game discount. If you know the game, you can buy the bottom and again speculate that they're gonna do something. And if you do the research, you can see, oh shit, like, yeah, a whole bunch of people got airdropped, or they got, like, I seen like all these people were selling at the bottom here, because I had bought the bottom down here. I'm trying to come back, guys. I'm like, let me see, where am I at with this? At least I got one bottom buy. Thank the Lord. I might have to pull my shit though. Pause. Paint the chart. Paint the chart, B. Yeah, boom, got it. Let's go. So I popped off, was able to buy that bottom because I was watching it and I was trying to grab it. Obviously, I'm trying to catch a falling knife because I felt like there's way too much fun on this for there not to be some fun conviction, because she seems to have created some sort of community that's following her, and there seems to be a larger entities at play to get her exposure to some sort of crowd. Like, you could totally see it. Look at her. I'm over here sounding like a conspiracy theorist, but look at this shit. Look at her followings: Shiba Inu, Taco Bell, Camp, Slurf. You might want to get some of these memes if they're followed by Haley. It's like probably like another meta thing. So it's all memes. Like, it makes so much sense, right, for them to drop this on this 22-year-old and just expect her to like finesse it, but she's not gonna say anything right now. Like, I don't expect her to say anything as they do damage control. But I do expect the language to continue to be, talked about, because I think it's powerful that there was a bunch of people that were in it to begin with. Like, why were they even here? I don't even know why these people are here. Like, why do you care about 5 million Hawk coins? Like, what the fuck? But yeah, all of those Hawk coins went for 92,000, dude. So, and that was just off the back of like people being like, I want to front run, and all those bots trying to get in and all that energy and shit. But what I did was I also went to the Hawk coin, and then if you look at the holder count, you see the team. It's up here at the top. Like, whenever you see a whole bunch of flat numbers, that's probably the team's coins. Because who the fuck has flat numbers? Like, you buy random numbers. Like, everybody should have random numbers, but like flat numbers, those are the airdrops, because they're not going to touch them. Or like these, like the consistent ones, all those consistent numbers. So I've been looking at like all of this stuff, and personally, I think it's about to ride like a real meme. I won't lie, I think I have a little too much exposure in it. So it gave me it kind of made me like be like, well, what the fuck is this? So I gotta look into it now, because I'm full blown in it, because I try to catch a falling knife, and obviously there really was some insider trading, but the insider trading isn't like her team. It's like crypto people knowing how the chart work. And anytime you release a coin, you got to expect this. You got to expect a redistribution phase. All right, that's Zen. This is the Zen education now for all that comes after us. You have to have a redistribution phase. If you don't redistribute the coin, you're not going to be able to go higher, unless the coin is connected to a lot of things. Right? Zen is connected to nothing. It's literally just coin and blockchain. There ain't no meme coins connected to this, because it's not in the modern era of crypto where you need to hook up to other things in order for there to be some extra volume to increase speculation. Right? Drag is moving now off of probably the like the Hawk pool, or other pools probably too. Where's it at right now? Am I at 200? Ooh, price is going up. See, because I'm not really, it's going up, and I'm getting more drag, which is fine. Like, I want the drag coin, but I really want the Hawk coin. But you need people to dump for you to get the Hawk rewards. Sheesh. She seems like a plant to me. What up, Pimp Star? Hell yeah, she's a plant. The fuck? She Alicia Keys. This is Alicia Keys of the memes right now. Like, why is she here? Like, oh, it was Alicia Keys. Like, what the fuck? Common. Like, why is Common here? Who cares about this guy? The industry plant. But that's why the industry needs to have control of memes. If the industry doesn't have a piece of the memes, it's not going to work. Because how the hell is Viacom going to get their cut? You know what I'm saying? Like, realistically, like, how is Universal going to get their cut? Do you think Universal is just going to go under because blockchain is revolutionary? Like, I doubt it, bro. Like, I'm like 100% sure, like, these fucking companies have already figured out how to do the next gen. It's not going to be my generation. I'm a millennial. So I saw Josie and the Pussycats, bro. I know what the fuck's going on here, But for the young 22-year-old who's just getting into crypto, whose friend told him to download, Phantom Wallet, they're the ones that are going to be buying this coin. And she says she's going to be airdropping it to people when when she does her fucking memes and stuff, or her streams. So, it's everything that you wish it could be, You're like, yo, I wish I could find a meme coin where it's on a block. Like, it's like Joe Budden. Like, why hasn't he dropped a meme coin yet? He got to figure it out. This shit pumping, bro. This shit about to pump, bro. This shit's gonna blow. It's gonna melt faces. P.o.P lost to 0. What's up, Andrew? What up, Crypto Land? update on Zen trade. I sold half of my ETH back and hold the other half for X1. All went according to plan. You sold already? Damn, man, stop trading. It's just going. That's so funny, but yo, do what you're gonna do. I'm not gonna do the trading in Zen. I'm looking at evaluation here. I think Zen is totally undervalued. It needs to be up here at 122, 176 million. That's where we want to be. Zen gets to this range, and you can really say like, yo, we got out of there. Because to get back down here, the sell pressure would be like that trade you just said. And less people are going to be doing that because there's less Zen available. This is the fair launch on the chart, though. You do what you want to do, though. But fair launch on the chart is a thing. When that motherfucker bottom, bro, especially after 2 years, yuck. What does this look like on the monthly? My monthly evaluation. Now we got to go to the weekly. But yeah, see on the weekly, it tells the right story. You wish that your first hopium pump can be the one, but it typically isn't. Unless you got a strong ass narrative, right? Unless you got a strong narrative, strong funding, then your second, wave of hopium is going to be sick. But your first wave is wham. Then you have redistribution from that first wave. It's going to take some time. Then community building. Then maybe something. And that's why it's like Zen hasn't done this again. We're on that right now. We're trying to do this again. But that's why I'm saying it makes sense for us to be here at this evaluation area to then ask ourselves, is Zen worth $1 billion? Right? If we continue to build these blocks of intelligence, of price action, is really good for Zen. And I've truly been waiting for this. This is what I've been waiting 2 years for. It's this moment right now where you really be like, yo, why are you trading this shit? Because it's about to live its life. Like, it's about to be evaluated by planet Earth. You see how much planet Earth thinks fucking Bitcoin's worth? Earth think Bitcoin worth $1.9 trillion. Earth. You know what I'm saying? Ethereum, 57 billion. Or my bad, 483 billion. That's what Earth thinks it's worth. Earth is really here in XRP. And so Earth really think crypto worth 135 billion. You know what I'm saying? Again, the rest of these are just trap value. They're tiny economies. Their market cap is their evaluation of how expensive their economy is. And Zen's economy, this is very cheap. Like, I can make a DApp right now and burn so much Zen at this price. But like, again, if it didn't have the disinflationary values, then of course, like, I wouldn't be able to do that because then it would just go up in price as I buy to reburn it. But yeah, that's like the cool thing about Zen. Like, it really can be valued. Like, what is its valuation? Good luck though on your trades, dog. Good luck. In my opinion, OP Zen is a hidden gem. For sure. Everybody that's been following the channel knows my thoughts on OP Zen. I mean, it's going to go up, but it's not like... it's just going to go up, you know? And it's good. Like, it's just going to go up. Like, go make some OP Zen. But just know the dumps on this one are going to be more like a meme coin. They're going to not live life like a Zen coin. Zen is a fair launch on the chart. OP Zen doesn't live that life. OP Zen is still in fair launch mode. And the chart is going to take time for it to figure itself out. That's why it doesn't look so good. So I don't really want to apply like the fair launch on a chart to here. It's really just, getting involved. Like, if you go over here and you get wrecked, like, yeah, it was supposed to happen. But like CBZen, for instance, it has the 8-year experience. So since it has the 8-year experience, it has the runway of speculation similar to Zen. And there's a lot of fair launch vibes happening on CBZen. Like right now, we'll see if we can hold these prices, but typically people just come and redistribute all of their fucking coins every single time. And that's why over here, what's cool is that you can really find a price. Like CBZen is finding its price. That shit is crazy to watch. This one's moving really fast. Like OP-Zen, if you take it down to the physics of the Zen world, that's what makes it not so attractive. So you won't see a lot of inflow of money if we put it on that spectrum of like analysis. Like people are more likely to inflow capital into base than they are to optimism, because that's like, I need to get to optimism. And then you're also not making that much. So yeah, it's all on the chart. And that's why, OP-Zen is going to be fire. You know, get you a bag. But that's all it is. It's just up. It's just up. You know, I don't know what it does after that. I think CBZen is crazy because you can make a currency in a centralized environment. Like this is the real underground currency on Base Train. Again, it's fair. It's or it has no VC agenda, and it has no founder agenda, and it has no community agenda, because it's going to fairly distribute itself on the chart. And as time goes, it should balance into a positive state, right? Because I mean, it gets biblical at that point. Like how much greed can everyone have? You know, how much money can be pumped into CBZen? But CBZen, again, we love this shit, bro. CBZen is already going through it. It's been doing it all year. It's hard as fuck to make this shit because it's becoming more and more expensive. And since it's so popular because it's denominated in Ethereum, right? That's the other bridge about CBZen, is it's in ETH. Optimism is in ETH, but there's not a lot of users on Optimism. You know what I'm saying? It should go up though. I still believe. Jack said OP-Zen gets 10x burn. Yeah. But I mean, that's all it is though. You know, you're going to, you see what I mean? Like I had this discussion a long time ago with a lot of Zenians because they were so horny for OP-Zen. But if you're saying that it's 10x burn, then you don't get the gains because you're just going for XN. So there's at some point it's PvP on Optimism Zen, and that's when you get the fucking when everybody's decided like, all right, it's bloodbath time. Until then, you know, right now is a good time to buy Optimism Zen because no one's discovered that yet. Like the liquidity is so low. You feel me? No one's discovered it. The buys are super tiny. $3. Yeah, here where's another metric of this shit? It's like over here. Yeah, CBZen pumping. We can see that the mining is starting to stall, which is positive. That means, you know, people are stopping. And that's because gas is high over there. So this will be the next thing. People will be like, oh, where do I mine? Because I don't want to mine Zen on ETH, you know, because it's so expensive, but I want the experience. Like I want to feel I want to feel the vibes of creation, you know. I want to create my own assets. So then that's why they'll come over to like Base Chain or Optimism, depending on what they want to choose, right? It's like, oh, they go to Base Chain, they get more Zen. They go to Optimism, they wait a longer time to play the game. So, you know, it's really on the, you know, whatever you think they're going to do. But what we can see here is on Base, yeah, on average now, it's about $8 to make a mint. So that's really impacting people coming and creating. You can see here we had these past couple of days at the end of November. There's really no activity. Right now it seems to just be popping because the price is popping. So maybe people are arbing. I haven't actually seen that. Let's see if there's any arb. But at $7, yuck. I don't think so. Here, let's see. For sure, more for me. Yeah, scoop that shit up, dog. That's you. That's all on you, bro. I'm thinking all the coins on Zen will have their day in the sun. Yeah, every single coin will do well. That's why it's like everyone's trying to position themselves on like where can I optimize my small amounts of money, right? Honestly, you should just be rotating in the ETH Zen. Like actually, if you're really watching this ain't no financial advice. But rotate into ETH Zen. Like do not, if someone's trying to tell you to get into XYZ 123 Zen, that's ghetto. Come to the gated community where they got Rolls Royces and Lambos. It's gonna be ETH Zen. The other ones are gonna be bloodbath. You're gonna need to have a large position to really be able to do a dent, because there's no liquidity. So like if I look at OP Zen, if I become rich, but there's only $13,000, there's only 3 ETH. Like I'm not rich. You know what I'm saying? That's why in CB Zen right now, I'm like, dude, we're not rich yet, guys. We need liquidity pools, right? Other than that, we're just stacking Zen so we can burn a ton of it for X1 chain. That's the game. But yeah, we need more liquidity. Like we need pooling. And I think Fair Crypto will bring that to the table. So I'm not too worried about it. And yeah, things will win, things will lose, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so like at $7, but here this is what I wanted to see. Right now, how many people are playing on base chain? Around 233,000. 233. Oops. Let's see. Let's do something like this. We'll do 145 because that's base chain. And then we'll do 7 days. So right now on base chain, 7 days is giving you 45 million, which is only worth 3 cents. So that's not valuable. I think only if you go long. Here, let's see. What if we do 60 days? Nope. You gotta go all the way. All the way. Which is almost 500 days. But even then, yeah, see, even at 500 days, at these prices, CBZN don't make no sense. And this is kind of where I have my next analogy or thesis. When I say, yo, we need to pull liquidity pools, but how the homie said, like, all of the Zens will shine. People could come and get our Zen off the shelf. And then that's what would really, really, really drive LPs higher. Right? Just like I'm saying with this Hawk and the drag, right? Like you want to try to make it so that you got the shelf items that someone wants to come over and be like, yo, I'm going to grab some of that and throw it in the liquidity pool and get more on the other side. See, right now, like, that's only beneficial if you have Ethereum, because you could put ETH in the pool, and then as people, well, I guess not. Actually, it'd only be beneficial if you had the CBZN. So you still have to buy the CBZN. We got you cornered. You're still gonna have to put your ETH in the pool. And that's where this is. All this is going. I'm feeling like all the Zen things are going where people have to bring the BNB. They have to bring the Polygon. They got to bring the ETH on the Optimism. They got to bring the Pulse chain. Like that's the only way they're gonna be able to get the Zen. So that's gonna fill the liquidities, right? The liquidity should flip for every single chain. This one actually is pretty awesome. Pulse chain up 63%. They're coming to get it. I mean, I expect Pulse chain to be one of the most expensive Zens. I've said that before because it's like in its environment. Most of the Zenians that are just here to be here are from Pulse chain, you know. Like, and now the Pulse chain builders, right? There's some dude building from Pulse chain in Zen. He's going hard too. So I'm sure others will follow because it's part of the game. And then I'm sure that's why Jack and them wants to keep Pulse chain close so that people can learn how to do Rust and learn how to get into Solana development. You know, I'm kind of short. All the Zens. But yeah, look at this weekly candle on Zen, man. That is a god candle, bro. If you've been waiting for one, that's it. Ha. Damn strong. And you know what's so funny too about this candle right here? It's like people still are like, oh, it's gonna fucking dump. Like the FUD on the idea that Zen is being successful. How can you not bet on that? There's so many people like that are actually with this idea that like that's all in favor of the price. The more people who are sidetracked, the better the price. Like right now, I bet Hex is going up because everyone's sidetracked on it. It should be going up, right? Yeah, Pulse Chain going up $1 or 1%. Hex got to be going up, right? For real, is it here? Here it is. It's trying. And what is this? This market cap is crazy. Hex is trying. We'll see what it does next. I really don't give a fuck though, guys. I'm sorry. I'm a fucking Zenian, dog. Like, we're next up. It's as simple as that. Like, you can go and play with that other stuff and be like, oh, this is going to be popping. This has a chance. And I'm going to tell you right now, that shit does not. Zen only had, you only had 300. Actually, when you swing it down into the week, it says 133, which is pretty funny. You had 133 days to always get your shit together in Zen world. And it's like, if you couldn't understand in 133 days that you needed to get your shit together and get on train, then yeah, you deserve to get left the fuck behind. Right? If you wanted to believe the fudders when we went to Bitcoin and did ordinals, and then the loudest one in the room is telling you that that's stupid, don't believe in that, you jumped off the bandwagon and missed that hopium pump right here of 100%. When you could have did it again, right? That's what everybody says. But yeah, this is the redistribution phase of 2023. We got into Bitcoin, and then we had VMPX, and people didn't fuck with that, so they all sold it off. So this was community building on the ideology that, yo, there's bigger and brighter things out there. You also had XENblocks. A lot of people believing in the XENblocks, and XENblocks is cracking right now. The difficulty is up. 49,000. Turn off your machines. People are coming back online. Because again, the thing about XENblocks is this is like a arbitrage opportunity for a smart one. Most of mainstream crypto will be on Zen, and then all of the like hash heads or like basically where the money is, it will be on XENblocks. I'm learning this from memes too. I'm sorry. So that's why I'm saying, yo, there be hella people who only have $20 and that's their thesis. They only have $100. That's their thesis. Those people in crypto, theoretically, you want to stay the fuck away from them because they don't have any progression beyond $100. Or they're trying to put $1,000 into 10 different areas, right? Like that's, in my opinion, chaotic. In Zen, we've kept compressing that expensive player into a smaller and smaller and smaller group, right? And that's kind of why, again, I feel like when we switched to XENblocks, that was the people who wanted to get into X1 chain. Like the real motherfuckers who were like, yo, I'm about to run a validator. Like that's where the bag is, because that's really where the bag is in crypto. Like if you can get the hardware, run the software, you make the fees. It's as simple as that, right? And building that network of scale is what the world needs. We don't have that yet. We don't have the world's scaled chain, and I don't think we'll ever have it. I do think it'll be stacks on stacks on stacks. Life in general is stack on stack on stack. I literally am streaming through some shit, through some other shit. So it's all stacks on stacks, you know. And again, Zen, this redistribution phase of 2024, did you get out? Did you sell your Zen because there was no X1 chain? right? Did you go and spend the money that you sold your Zen on? Go play with other games? And you didn't have no ETH to buy this bottom back because you left? And now it's up, right? It's doing the hopium thing again. So it's happening. It's cycle 3. It's your boy Crypto Bro. I'm here to let you know you fucked up. Again, I think we're going up here. I've been saying this. That's why I'm like, yo, we're doing this again. We're doing March of 2024 and Christmas of we're doing March of 2023 and Christmas of 2024 because the X1 speculation is actually high as fuck. And everybody who's in the know is trying to get back in. And that like net is so large that it's unseen noise now. Like you're going to see this noise. You've had mad time to like be in the non-noise of Zen, like to really be in the lore of where the noise is. And you even had a chance, you motherfucker, you had a chance to get into the emoji Dracula and ride this wave. That's obviously the meme of memes. This is what all meme coins wish they could be: redistribution, hodl theory, redistribution, or community building. This is more of a community building. No one really dumped because that was back here. Again, memes move faster, so you don't really need 2 cycles if you can get everyone on board. And this is what celebrities are gonna struggle with if they're just trying to get into this world. Like you don't have the educated users that know how to hodl or know how to read a chart or know how to do liquidity. You know, that's actually if you're making a business, like, yo, that's a need. Like that's a good one. But yeah, if you left Zen world, you missed this. There's a lot of Zenians that missed this because they also tuned out some of the people in it. They were like, oh, these people are stupid. Cast them out. Like they're not the ones. And then like, you know, consolidation. We got SolXEN looking good because a lot of people want SolXEN to be successful. This is very culty. So many people want this to be successful. They're like, Jack, what the fuck are you doing with this, man? Like, this is a good one. Do something with this. So don't sleep on SolXEN. Again, if you want to have fun with SolXEN, I'd recommend jumping in the SolXEN Dracula pair. Oh, maybe it's being rebalanced. Looks like it's being rebalanced probably. Yeah, because our shit went up. So like going up against this, like you're probably more in the SolXEN side than the Drac side because it's popping off. But yeah, don't sleep on SolXEN, bro. That one's up. The cat too. The cat's trying to find its legs again, but it has good hodl right here at 200,000. So it's an animal Zen meme. So it's possible. Drop a like, yo. What up, Lita? Yeah, drop a like. Comment caught a stray. Lols. What's up, ZTFO? I love distractions. Dude, there's mad distractions in Zen. It's like, did you get distracted? Did you give up? Did you really think that Jack wasn't gonna do this? Did you listen to XYZ? Yeah, because that's why it's like, yo, this was the evaluation of Zen pump. This 4,000% pump, because that was everything all together. And DXN was beautiful at the time. DXN's trying to do something right now. So I don't know what's happening with it. I'm not really too hyper focused on it. I wish that we could get like Phoenix back in the mix. This one, again, like it feels like the dev like the team abandoned it when Zen was at his worst. Like, to be honest. So it's hard to re-believe in it because Zen was down bad and trying to figure out where the narrative was for real so that everything was up when the bull market is up. And like this founder like fucking shitted on the future and try to keep Zen like siloed in a very slow moving marketplace. So, and then abandoned everything. So that's why it's just like, I want to root for it because it's legacy, but you know, Saturn it was a legacy card, and that shit is not around no more. You don't see no fucking Saturns. So we'll see what this does. If you guys stake in this, I'm not trying to hate on your bag. I'm just kind of keeping it real. Like maybe you can give me some hopium to make me happy about what this can potentially be. But yeah, you have DXN that's just trying to do something. It's got a lot of heavy sellers though, because they don't want to go long on DXN, or they would have also created a really big liquidity pool between DXN and XEN. I've always said that about DXN. Why hasn't there been a pool between the two? And now XEN is going up in value and DXN isn't married to it and it's not going up with it. That's one of the biggest flops. Even the other motherfuckers on CB or them, what are them CB fools, what are their fucking names? CB's XEN with a Z or a C. Even they went ahead and weaved themselves unnaturally into this goddamn mix. That's why I was like, oh, I'm too overexposed in base chain. I don't want to root for this type of shit. And I went to Solana and now I'm having fun. But yeah, so like this was smart. These people that hooked up to XEN, now they're going up with it. That's why I can't be mad at like people making power moves, because that's just the way the game go. But it's just awkward, you know, when I don't know who the fuck they are. And that's just how it is. Like XEN is so public, people are gonna hook up to it. You know, it's like, what do you want to own in XEN? Do you want to own the coin or do you want to own the ideology, which is X1 chain? It's not actually having a ton of CB XEN and trying to manage a portfolio of CB XEN. It's theoretically burning it all for XN and managing that, managing your exposure to XN. You know, not, oh my God, there's a liquidity pool draining my fucking coin, you know. That's for the trenches, right? That's what the DRAC is for. The DRAC is for draining pools, right? If vampire attacks your pool, you go, fuck. They put vampires on it. And we just keep loading up the vampires on it. And it just, you know, it keeps our chart going. You know, look at this shit binging. And it's binging. This is probably binging because of, here, we'll go to the contract and we'll see what is popping on it. XM is king, says Dr. Cookie. See what I mean, bro? Like the bag is an XM. XM is king. Because you actually have to spend money on XM. Like it's not like crypto world where like you turn $5 into $1 million. Like in XENblocks, you turn $1 into hash power. So the fuck? This is logically undervalued. Out the gate, it should be valued pretty high. Especially if it's going head to head with XN. And those are the like two things that start off like the bang. I'm keeping my eye on some shits here. Damn, CB XEN going north. 142. Everything's good, looking good. Is it just me? Am I pumping it? Am I pumping it right now, guys? Let me know. Pump it up. You gotta pump it up. I can't even talk about the AI narrative. It just doesn't even matter. Who cares about AI right now? Oh yeah. Hawk Tuah is pumping. They call me crazy for it. All right, I gotta get out of this pool. This thing is pumping. I know there's one other person in it. I just gotta rebalance. That's what I'm gonna do. Here, we're just gonna go ahead and rebalance this pool because I don't want to fucking lose my moon bag. Damn, I really did that real fast. I wanted to buy some Dracula too. It was just kind of funny. But see, like, that's like the risk of doing a liquidity pool and why it's fire to be doing this on a low gas chain. Like if I was on Ethereum, that action I just took of being like, okay, cool. Like I'm at this balance point where I don't really want to give away all of my liquidity. You know, like I kind of want to keep that. If I was on Ethereum and I had this theory, that would cost me $65. But since I'm on Solana, right, that action, it didn't even, here, let's see, remove liquidity, solXEN. Oh, I have a priority fee right now, so I can get up. So yeah, it's at $2. Damn, my priority fee still at $2? Fuck, I need to chill out. It doesn't have to be like that, but I set it that way. That's the thing about Radium that I like. They have a priority fee that you can set to try to jump the fee, like the sequencer. But that's why X1 chain is gonna put this on every single transaction, instead of it being like right now, like you see, like the chain is probably pretty dead, but I have it set at 2 because I think the chain, well, the chain's always busy sometimes too. You feel me? So I have it set at 2, but I need to turn that shit down. But yeah, you can see here like $2 even though. That's not even that bad, bro, compared to $65 to turn off and on a liquidity position that I made $7 on, right? Like, come on. Yeah, we gotta push this now. This is fucked up. Is there a reset, my dude? Hey, is there a reset? I think it's just yeah, we'll just do that. That was crazy. But yeah, I got my Hawk Tuah back. I'm gonna hodl it though. Like I said, I think this is gonna push really hard and make a bunch of people look stupid as fuck for trying to pick on this little girl. And then they're gonna do that to them too. Like, they're gonna be like, why were you trying to pick on her? Oh yeah, I have another case study on this one. So I follow this one of my favorite basketball players. Shout out Spencer Dinwiddie. But he's been like a crypto influencer for a minute now. And he even seen the op where he was like, I'm disappointed to see this because it shows how far our industry has to go when it comes to mass adoption of crypto. And it's a good meme, right? This is an NBA player. He even said that the meme is good. And then what's funny is he wrote this whole thing and he showed his app, which is called Galaxy. And it's a design app for helping you deploy coins. And now this is what I mean. They got a case study. Oh, remember when Hawk Tuah girl tried to deploy her coin and a bunch of people bought it the fuck out of her likeness? Like, now, again, there's capital that can be captured and reinvested into like the charts, new behaviors. This might be like one of the last ones because they're gonna learn so much from this. And I'm sure someone in the game was like, yo, just let them fucking sell that shit down. Hodl it. Really don't touch it. Like, you weren't going to touch it anyways. There's no need to do what the crowd is saying. Like how people were saying, oh, they're going to relaunch it. I'm like, none of that makes sense. It sounds like their careers are over. And when they released it, see, it keeps adding on top of itself, which is kind of funny. So like when this agency released it, they like did a whole shout out to like all their partners. Where's that shit at? Yeah, right here. They're like, thank you to our partners, Shiba Token, Mora, Meme Land, The Pledge, Doran Labs. All these niggas are criminal. Shiba's the most criminal one of them all. How dare you give this project money to be able to hodl? That's why I'm like, yo, this is where we are now. We have two sides of the script. You're gonna have a bunch of cyberpunk people who think they understand crypto, and they're gonna be like really jabbing and trying to get people to believe their narratives. And then you're gonna have agendas being pushed. And if you're just a user, you're gonna need to see the differences between these two. Right? Some agendas, like the Hawk, probably isn't the one we want to push, but the problem is it's bigger than us. Like, I don't even know why this girl's famous. I don't even know why this is in front of the desk. Why is there theory that needs to be applied to this? And why is there so much? You feel me? Like, why was I able to see how many people? I'm glad that I learned how this worked, though. Like how you can look at like somebody's address and you go to transfers and then you can just look at the tokens that they've like swapped back and forth. Like this. Unless they've been doing it a lot. Like this wallet must have been doing it a lot. I don't even know where I clicked it. It was just on the top. Oh no, it was just taking some time. Oh, so they just bought. But that's what it was. Like a bunch of the people got a hold of the deployer address, which is just right here. Like you get the creator, you can see like the deployer, right? And then like you just see all the like the normal crypto activity. Like you just see that everybody was distributed tokens from a contract. So I'm still trying to figure out like, is that where we are in crypto with FUD? Like, is the FUD so dry in crypto that like you have to FUD like the basics? Like this is basic shit in crypto. Like in crypto, it's gonna start as a pie and it's gonna be redistributed. So everyone's gonna get the same amount because it's math. Right? So it's like it's not insider trading. It's just crypto. Like there was people who were there. And then they dumped. And then some of them, yeah, I had like posted it on my account because I was like, this is just getting out of hand. Like this FUD is just so fucking stupid at this point. But then I was like, yo, this is kind of funny. Somebody had dumped, like FUD was so strong that even the people who did like bought it, like even they were like, all right, I gotta sell for a loss. And that's when I had started to buy. So when I did the screenshot, you see here, 346 yesterday. And if you go to this Hawk site, if we go to 346 yesterday, right here. That's right. That's this candle right here, this bottom. And I was watching that shit. I was like, hey, watch somebody do something stupid right now. And then sure enough, somebody who bundled from the creator address, and you know that they bundled because they transferred two of the wallets in, that the other ones that they bundled into this, that if I probably went to their wallets, they probably also have the connection to the first wallet, right? But you'll see this person ended up selling all of this Hawk Tuah for only $43,000. So I don't know if they won or they lost, but they were feeling the heat and they were like, I got to get the fuck up out of here. And when that's what I was waiting for. I was like, yo, I think they're doing a fair launch on the chart. And if we get to this bottom area and like the sell pressure isn't enough, it should return. Like it should try to go for, like, the market maker should come in and be like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, they're not selling. Fuck it. Bullish. Go, turn bullish. And that's what happened. Like everyone turned bullish. And then now the mind games are being played because you know they turn bullish. So if you're like on the other side of the fence, like, I don't know. You know, they're going to let you sell it down and then they're going to turn bullish on your ass. And you're going to keep playing this game because it's Haley that everyone's betting on. It's not like we're betting on, again, Mudang or something like that. Or like a squirrel. Or like betting on like a real meme person who wants to be a memer, who has capital behind her, who has partners, who has access to all that shit, right? Has access to being in what they call copy. Like she'll be in a lot of copy. So yeah, it's just a lot of pros for her vibe. And on top of that, if you become a big whale, you can like stake in her liquidity pool and get a lot of rewards. So yeah, it's backfiring on everyone who talks shit. And all you had to do was watch the chart and shut the fuck up. Even if you just watched the chart, shut the fuck up and didn't say anything right now, you'd still be up what? If you would have listened to the Crypto Bro call and bought right after I said it, so this isn't financial advice. It's just me being like, dude, what the fuck is going on in the world? You'd be up 64%. That's why I'm waiting for up here though. We'll see the like, yeah, from here to here it's 126, and then from here to like where the static is 60. I 269%. That's why they could totally get it back to where it was. And then as long as you didn't sell, you're good. You're Gucci. That's like a 2,200x or whatever. That's crypto shit, bro. Like they could totally do this now. They just needed all the Jeets to get out so that they could, you know, and then they also needed like the CoffeeZilla to do the Zilla thing to get the fucking normies the fuck away from this. I'm so happy the normies are away, bro. This is stupid bullish just because there's no normies to create chaos. Like when you have like the chaos player in the game, eventually they'll take over. So you got to get them out first, and that's the redistribution phase. It's just more, and then the more FUD on top of that, like the more of those people you get out, and it just gives it so much more room to breathe. Redistribute, fair launch on the chart. Damn, Zen is moony. Did you get you a bag? Someone crush my dreams and sell this candle, please. Fudge. Bro, what the heck? I don't even know what to say. How do you guys feel? Zen will always be better than Shib. Yo, what's up? The link to buy OP's NFTs and Pulse Chain's NFTs on the marketplace. Does it blur off of that? Nah. You can only buy OP-Zen NFTs off of OpenSea if you wanted to. This is crazy, dude. It did exactly what we said it was gonna do, everybody. Oh shit. Someone stepped in. Who entered the chat? What the fuck? Yo. They're back. 14 Ethereum. Holy shit. Yo, it's time. I told you it was fucking time though. But you know, are you community building? Were you there? Were you really there? Were you really there? We still got time to grow though. You ain't late. Liquidity getting right back to 1 million right now. So you ain't late. Again, this will be the 2x from here. This is hitting right where we want it to be. Where if everybody decides to sell it off right now, that's good for Zen price redistribution. So don't get afraid or nothing. Someone just dropped 14 ETH. Motherfuckers are gonna take some profits. And you see, this is where I be at with it. You want to see the candle bust through a really good point. So you're seeing a lot of people right now taking profits because again, we're in a euphoric state. And if you're not in the community, right? Again, we're in a community building state. So you shouldn't be trading this. You should be like euphoric right now. Like, whoa, right? And it's okay, you know, take a breath. Yeah, it's lit. We out here, okay? This isn't over. Just the beginning. So we're going to see redistribution on a smaller time frame, but we'll see how tight it is, right? I think if we keep going up right now, then there's a lot of whales out there with 14 ETH. That ain't nothing. All right. And we have room to grow. We need to get up to 112. This is just so before the prediction of December 21st. Like in theory, we want to see this closer to Christmas because there's more Zen that's going to be available. So there's more opportunity for sales, but then you could price it in now where you just pump it up, and then on Christmas it's just like everybody, you know, gets their Zen and they dump it. So where am I getting this metric from? If you go to ZenPub over here, they have the Zen supply zone, and then here you can see the future supply coming out here, and what we'll see is that on right here, oop, damn. So on Christmas Eve, if I can get it right, all right, Christmas Eve, there's 1.4 trillion Zen to be minted. So I kind of was assuming that, yeah, maybe right before that, like the 21st, we would see a really nice like candle to give Zen like the vibes, right? That's what these two, this little zone is. So it could still be something like that. Like maybe we go up, we come down, we come back here, and we get even more power to start pushing towards, 2025. But yeah, man, congratulations to all those that have held and believed in the mission. Like nothing's changed. A lot of people will probably come and ask what's different. Nothing. I had like a really funny like way you can tell them on your, if someone asks you how they thought of Zen, you should respond, we took some physics from Ethereum and ported those elements into a token. All right, maybe they'll get a little fascinated and be like, what the fuck does that even mean? Then you could be like, oh yeah, it's connected to gas and it's going to be burned to bring value to a bigger chain. Like, oh, and then you can just keep going deeper and deeper. They won't know, right? But that's what essentially it is. We've ported the elements of, we've ported physics of Ethereum into a token, so the token is responding to the ETH itself, rather than wrapping the token in liquidity, where you see a lot of other crypto coins. They wrap themselves in a lot of different liquidity pools to bring value, similar to DRAC, similar to PGTT, right? Similar to Uniswap coin, Sushi Swap coin, Aave. They've all done it. And that's why, again, the hardest thing is making a product or a coin that people actually want. Like they actually need to have it for some odd reason, right? And then wrapping, that's why I was like, yo, we wrapped ourselves in ETH, because now if ETH's gas going up because ETH is going up, you're going to have to get you some Zen coins now, or it's going to be expensive. You're going to be paying high ETH price. Like that's just it. The physics of ETH. If everybody wants ETH to go to 5,000, Zen is more expensive. So it's all working. 4K ETH thanks to Base. Yeah, Base Chain owns Ethereum. Theoretically more Zen. OP Zen God Candle. Because there's no fucking liquidity. Somebody ran over there and bought that shit. That's hilarious. If it's really like an OP Zen God Candle right now. Yeah, it's up there. If you got some, keep it. Yeah, this is all buy zone shit though. You should be, but this is all buy. You want to sell up here. You don't want to sell down here. That's why it's CB Zen. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm drifting xeNFTs, so I need this to pump. So here's my theory on this shit right here, which is kind of funny. So I've been buying xeNFTs because I had reached a point where the xeNFTs were more valuable. Like you can get 52 billion, which right now here is I think this is it. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's too much. Okay. This is it right here. Yeah, so what it was you could buy basically a Zentarion on OpenSea, and it would get you this much in February. And right now it's at $1.50. So at the time it was like, yo, you might as well just buy that, because this is going to become more expensive. So naturally your $1.50 investment will be more, worth more, because the sky is the limit on CBZen's price discovery. Like we don't know how expensive CBZen is going to be. So like creating value or creating mints in CBZen is actually kind of smart, or grabbing as much of it as you can right now, before people really price in like how expensive is this thing. So yeah, I'm hyped that I might not be sitting in a ton of liquid, but yeah, I got I got the guardrails on my Zen so I don't sell it too early. Oh, you meant ETH God Candle on Ethereum. Yeah, we're partying on ETH now, man. That was pretty sick to watch. So watch them take profits. Like I said, don't play the game. Oh wow, this is right in our zone. Yeah, this went up and went straight to a moving average, which is got noise to the right. So yeah, we're flipping. It's underway. If you didn't buy Zen down here, you basically missed a dip. And it's got so much narrative. It's brand new. You might have been here for 2 years, but there's a lot of people that don't know about it. There's a lot of people that know only about Hawk Tuah right now. They over here riding the Hawk Tuah roller coaster. What the fuck? What's going on? So much deception, right? They don't know what's going on, bro. They're in the Hawk Tuah simulator. They have no clues Zen even exists. Man, all right. Well, this has been awesome. So, hey, y'all, go out there, party it up. You know what I'm saying? Get you some emoji Dracula. Get you some Zen. It's a good weekend. You know, you take profits, I guess, if you need to take profits, because you've been waiting. I don't think anybody was buying Zen down here, though. I'm pretty sure this is a pump off of, you know, speculation. Speculative pump. So I expected to get stomped out at some point. When, I don't know. But that 14 ETH that just went in, that was something, someone somewhere that knows right now's the time. Like, there's no other time to do it. Like, either you're dropping 14 ETH now, motherfucker, or you're dropping 14 ETH when this shit is going parabolic. You decide. Right? Either you're mining XENblocks right now, motherfucker, or you're mining XENblocks when this shit is going parabolic and you're like, the difficulty is going parabolic and you're losing out on like how much extra you could get. You feel me? Like that's your two roads in Zen. Do it now or forever be mad. Till next time, y'all. Have a good weekend. Peace out.